We edit 4,000 videos a month for our clients, and today I'm gonna show you exactly how we book 80 sales calls every single month for our video editing agency. I'm gonna go into the behind the scenes, how the team's made up of, what are some of our systems and organization we have in place to edit 4,000 videos a month, but also how do we get our clients? What are our main forms of lead generation? What is our go-to-market? What is our process from turning somebody from a lead into a happy paying customer? We're diving into all of it. I'm not holding anything back, so let's get into it. So right now we have 4 main channels of lead generation. The first and the most prominent is Meta ads. So Facebook and Instagram ads, that's where we're getting 65% of the clients currently. We're running mostly direct response ads, right? So you'll see a crazy offer on your Instagram story, in your Instagram feed, and it's gonna lead you to an opt-in. And that opt-in is where you'll give us your name, your number, your email, and after that, you're going directly to the VSL to book a call. The next is email marketing. So specifically cold email marketing using Instantly. We're sending about 400 cold emails a day currently, targeted mostly to other agencies. Right now, we're primarily a white label video editing agency. That's what a lot of our marketing is geared towards. We're moving away from that. That's another video, but we'll dive into that in another time. The third is SEO. So we're actually ranking as white label video editing agency on Google, which is where we get some traffic from. And then the last is our affiliate and referral program. So we actually have a really great affiliate program where we offer both our current clients, but other partners that we have 10% of the lifetime revenue of anybody that they refer over. So that incentivizes our current clients to lower their prices, right? We have some clients that are paying half of what they normally would because they've referred people to us. So we have that kind of network effect there. The thing is, like, I used to wear all the hats. I was appointment setting, I was doing the marketing, I was doing the sales, I was managing the video editors, I was doing the customer success. And little by little, over the last 2 years, I've handed off the keys to these different departments, right? So I've brought people in, I've built the SOPs and the systems in order to get them into the business, take over this one section of the business so I can go and focus my time on what makes the most sense. And right now for me, that's creating content, that's doing sales, and then that's being the CEO and the leader of the company as well. Right now, how the sales team, the go-to-market team is built up, I have a digital marketing manager. She helps with a lot of our big content and strategy push. I have an executive assistant who helps me with a lot of things so I can really just focus on the sales calls. So after the sales call, I don't have to do anything. I don't go into the CRM, I don't update with notes, I don't move stages, I don't draft follow-up emails. So she'll go in, she'll do all that, she'll draft a follow-up email, I'll do a quick review and press send, and that allows me to free up so much space so I can go and focus on all the other things that I have to do when growing the business. Then we have Angel, who is our rockstar appointment setter from South Africa. She's calling you, she's following up with you. We have automated nurture sequences that are trying to get people to convert. If somebody gives their information, they have a reason to book a call with you, and we're gonna knock on their door until they answer us. I'm gonna show you a little bit about the day-to-day for how we communicate, what types of systems that we have in place to keep super organized, keep track of client edits, keep track of editors and project managers and all of that. So let's dive into that right now. Before we jump in, let me get a quick pump in. A lot of benefits of having a gym in your house. Whew. All right, we good now. So I'm all about being open and transparent. The reason that I'm showing you this, the reason that I'm diving in, showing you the behind the scenes, the ins and outs, our proprietary systems and everything, I wanna show you that we're legit, we have our systems, team, everything locked down. That's why we're diving in here. So right now we're gonna dive into the front end, the go-to-market. I'm gonna show you a little bit about our funnel and how clients find out about us and then start talking to us. All right, so the first step in the whole funnel is the ads. So right now, this is what the ads look like. Essentially, I've tested different ads over the last year and a half. What I've found is that you usually find one ad, maybe 2 ads, and you let it rip. You let it run. It takes a while to test. You wanna see what hooks work, what creatives work. It's always good to, when you're creating ads, you wanna create at least 4, maybe 5 hooks, 2 different bodies, and a couple of call to actions, and then go and just edit it all up, jumble it all up, so then you can actually have 20, 30 different ads, and you want to test those. You want to see what ads people are really resonating with. I've tested all sorts of different stuff, but I found this one ad that has been ripping for about 8 months. And right now we're getting, as you can see, we're getting a cost per meeting for about $200. But let's go in and look at what it looks like. Here's their current ad that's ripping. If you own a media agency, here's why partnering with a white label video editing agency will revolutionize your business. We've already done all the hard work. We've hired and trained top tier editors and project managers and spent 4 years and thousands of dollars building the system. All right, so you get a little sense of it, right? It shows some editing skills, nothing too crazy, but it directly talks to the pain points of my target audience. I can't tell you how many people I get on a call with and they're like, Evan, that ad just talked to me. I feel like you were in my business, you know exactly what's going on. That's what we want to do. You want to find those pain points and you want to throw salt on the wound and just dive into that. So from there, they click learn more, and then that brings them to this page, which is our opt-in page. So we've tested sending people directly to the VSL, but the problem with that is that you have no way of capturing that information unless they're ready to book a call with you. And not everybody might be ready to book a call with you. That's why we want to capture their information so you can nurture them, so you can follow up with them. So we bring them to this opt-in page, which essentially gives them a little bit more about information about the offer, not too much, but it says, we'll edit 40 videos in the next 14 days or you don't pay. So it's kind of a crazy offer that incentivizes them to boom, come here, give us their information, which then sends them to the VSL page. And then this is where they really get the information. So I have a 2-minute, 39-second VSL, which goes over our system, goes over the editing portal, why they should work with us. We have all sorts of different testimonials. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're actually about to upload more different video testimonials. You don't want to fake testimonials. People can see right through that. A few example videos of edits that we've done, our guarantee, and boom, that gets people to book a call with us. And from that call, it gets scheduled onto my calendar, so I'm still doing founder-led sales, doing anywhere from 4 to sometimes 8 sales calls a day. The sales call is kind of like second nature now, right? But it follows a few key points. All right, so there's a few different parts of the sales call. There's the rapport building, there's the discovery call, and there's different levels to discovery. You want to peel back the onion. You want to get past those surface level questions. How much time are you spending doing something? You want to get into how does what they're doing negatively affect their life? If they keep going down that path, what is that going to do to them? And then the whole pitch, right? So we show them some social proof. We show them the details of the system, the editing portal. We tell them about the team that they get. An editor, project manager, success manager, editing portal. And then we go into the pricing and the close. So there's different steps, right? Each call usually takes 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And essentially, after that, they either close on the spot, try to one call close them, get them to sign up, or they have to nurture. Maybe it's a second call, maybe they're not quite ready yet. Let's dive back into, I can show you a little bit what our automated fulfillment looks like after they become a client. So after a client signs up with us, the process is super automated. So they can literally sign up with us through the order form. After they complete that order form, my director of customer success, Laura, she receives a notification. The client gets sent the welcome email. They automatically get sent access to the editing portal. In the welcome email, it tells them the different steps to get started, sends them a calendar so they can book a calendar for the onboarding call. It sends them right to the editing portal. And it sends them to the onboarding section in the editing portal. There's this video here where I essentially walk them through the whole process of uploading their first video to get started. So they technically don't need an onboarding call in order to get started. They come up here, click new request. That goes over into the orders. And then this is where we receive this on the back end through ClickUp. So we assign a project manager, an editor to these different orders to the client actually, and then they get started. So we might already have some brand information from the onboarding call in terms of what types of videos they want, any sort of preferences. If not, we're constantly building that out. So every single feedback they give us, every single editing instruction, revision, we're internalizing that. We're putting that in their brand style guides. So that's a little bit of behind the scenes of what almost $1 million a year editing agency looks like. Now we can spend a whole YouTube video diving into each of those departments, each of those sections in the business. We'll save that for some other videos. So like, subscribe, stay tuned. And of course, if you need any video editing or you know anybody that does, we can absolutely knock it out of the park for you. And we have an amazing affiliate referral program in place. So I'm looking forward to having you on this journey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Oh, one more thing. If you have any questions, just leave them as a comment and I'll be sure to answer them in the next video. All right.